Hi everyone, it's Gwathorn from Gwathorn's Games, and I'm going to be running the 16th Hall today, this week. I'm running with my level 131 Lawmaster, mainly because it does a lot of AoE damage, red line. And there's an awful lot of critters, an awful lot of mobs that need to be cleaned up in here. It's a non-scaling instance, and it's located just north of the Foundation of Stone.
The dread malady that spreads among the servants of the enemy in Moria is strong in the 16th Hall. Whatever nameless thing dwells there has entrapped many an orc to its service, poisoning their minds and controlling their actions.
Okay, I've also added in the other quests from the Shadow Refuge that are associated with 16th Hall. There's 5 of those. There's also a burglar and a rune keeper quests, which I won't be able to complete because I'm not a burglar or a rune keeper. But the AoE damage from the Lawmaster is definitely of value. So it's fairly linear. Not much you can do to get wrong unless you draw too much aggro, which can happen, but at level 58 non-scaling instance you're not gonna worry about it. You might miss a few things in the first run through a quest, but you can always do the quests again. There's if I remember rightly, about 50 Lotro points to be picked up. From defeating the gobsnaggers, and from the worms. Okay, that should be those. Yep, go back to the Shadowed Refuge to hand that in, but I'll just remove that and keep going. Just take everything out. I'm going to round up the room. And use the Lawmaster's AoEs. A little bit of healing to do, that's fine. Okay, that's another quest completed. And I'll continue down the hall. Just setting up the other quests. There's a lot of orcs to defeat in the 16th Hall for the Slayer quest, so just take them all out. And here's the two bosses. Well, here's a boss coming up. There's 3 of them. I'll just clear the room first. Okay. There's some weathered runes that drop. There's the level 45 miners and garrison guilds, Moria guilds. Now I'm starting to defeat the crawlers. Yep, nowhere else to go. The bloated gobsnaggers are going to pop and drop some crawlers. AoE time. Okay, so that's the carriers of the blight, they're gone. Let's get some more of the little crawlers. You need that for the quest. Just keep running over them and they'll pop a couple of crawlers. AoE it out. I've chosen the ranged attack pet, the Bog Guardian, purely and simply because it's faster. It doesn't have to close, it just attacks from a distance. It's going to, if it hits, it usually takes things out. It might be 1 or 2 hits it needs, but it's still faster than having to close. And it's good for tidying things up. If you miss 1 or 2, the Bog Guardian takes them out. Okay, continue down. Now you have to go left and turn the wheel, and then you go the other way. So you go west or east, and then you turn the wheels at each side to open up the next section. Just collecting up all those little crawlers. Standing next to an archer, taking them all out. There's one wheel. I've set up the pet's food because it has the same time duration as normal food, 10 minutes. I've set it up so that the trigger is actually on eating food. So it pops up with all of them, so you can summon the pet that you want, and I have the food associated with that pet as well. But it won't disappear until after I've eaten the food. And now we can go down to the next level. Okay, another boss. Now I've missed a couple of crazed globsnuggers in the area up above. There are some that hide. I'm not particularly worried about it. I will go back and get it. Not this run, but a different run. So they're the other quests that are available, the burglar one and the rune keeper one. As I said, I'd have to run with a burglar or run with a rune keeper to be able to get those. Now in this area you can either jump down there or you can run around. Generally speaking, if you take out the queen, all the guards will die. But you've got to find the queen. There's one up ahead. Queen's gone. Run down, find another queen. There's a queen. And they're all gone. Keep going down, find the queen, take it out, they all die. Rinse and repeat. This is the second last room before the final boss. I'm hoping I remember to, for the challenge you have to just take out the final boss without the mob that comes with it, but usually I forget. Not a big deal, but if you want to get the daily challenge, you need to not take out any of the you need to not take out any. Let's go over there. Okay, this is the last area before we can get through that doorway. Have to clean out all the queens and all the guards. should be gone. And here we go, the lost one. Pet's with me. Of course, pet. Okay, I didn't get the daily challenge. But that's the 16th Hall. Go back to the Shadowed Refuge and hand all of those in. There's some dwarves near the stable, and there's the Shadowed Refuge, the area where all the elves are, that you can pick these quests up from. But that's it. Okay. I'll go and hand those quests in later, but you can see there's an awful lot of stuff dropped. Some of them are going to be runes useful for the progression.